those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now, I get paid.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of my ideas for activities and things to do during quarantine. Instead of DIY, I'm calling them DIQ. Hashtag do in quarantine. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe below and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Okay, so for my first idea for DIQ is Easter related. So decorating Easter eggs.
Took an L, should've put it in the offering. Lord, forgive me for my sins.
If you are low on eggs, there are plenty of fake eggs that you can decorate. You can either order them online or craft stores like Joann's and Michael's are still open. Along with that, another craft, paint and sip. So I know if you guys saw my last video, we went a little elaborate with it. But realistically, you can paint and sip with just a piece of paper and some paint, or even a drawn sip, whatever you want. You can totally make it your own, and it is so much fun, and it passes a lot of time.
Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign.
Next one's pretty obvious. Try new recipes, cooking and baking recipes. I'm gonna link below some of my favorite recipes that I have found online so that you guys can recreate them because they are delicious. Another thing you can do is at-home wine tasting and beer tasting. So wine tasting, of course, you'd have to have the different bottles and such, but places like Bevmo and Grocery Outlet, any places like that, you can get pretty cheap wine and you can do your own little wine tasting. For beer tasting, if you go to the store, you can find just like craft beers, and they have like 22-ounce ones, I believe they are. And so you can get a variety of those. You don't have to buy the whole like 12-pack or something like that. And just try a bunch of different ones and find a new favorite beer. You can also do an indoor picnic. Oh, how cute. You can do like charcuterie board with some wine, or you can make a full dinner, whatever you want, and just lay out a blanket and have a little at-home picnic. It's also really cute if you light some candles. You can even put on the TV those like fake fireplaces, really set the mood, you know what I mean? If you're looking for something to do with friends, okay, if you haven't heard of the game Quiplash, you can play it virtually and just FaceTime, or you guys can do it over Zoom, so you can share screen and then everyone texts in their answers so you don't have to be with the other people physically. Another thing with that is you can get a whiteboard and you can FaceTime with someone or Zoom, whatever you want, depending on how many people you want to play. And you guys can do virtual Pictionary. You can do virtual charades. I mean, let's get wild with this virtual life, right? Another thing you can do with groups from afar is there's a new thing called like Netflix group. And I'd have to look up exactly how to do it online, but I've been seeing people do it where it shows like your Netflix video, and then on the side, everyone can like write in like their comments, like, oh my gosh, did that really just happen? Or they better kill off this character next. I don't know what kind of comments you guys make in movies, but basically what I'm talking about. Other things you can do is you can build a fort. You can build a fort for movie night, you can do a fort just to have fun. Another thing is if you live with someone else, you guys can do competitive fort making, just saying. And then if you can't decide who the winner is, I mean, you can always do polls on like Instagram and I think on Facebook where people can vote for their favorite one. You can also do your own spa day. So face scrubs, face masks, whitening strips, hair masks, whatever, get wild. You know, the world is our oyster. At this point, we have abundant amounts of free time. So let's just do all of them. Something I'm gonna be doing this week, baking cookies and decorating them. So I know a lot of people consider this to be kind of like a Christmassy thing, but in the reality of things, they make cookie cutters shaped like everything. And they even have neutral cookie cutters. So you can get as wild as you want. You know, you don't have to wait for Christmas. Let's just be decorating cookies out here just because we like sugar. Another thing if you live with roommates is you guys can do scavenger hunts. And you can make something the prize or play for the right to not do chores or not go grocery shopping next. You can also make your own bowling. So obviously it's not gonna be as wild as if you were to go to the actual bowling alley, but something you can do is with empty water bottles, fill them about 1/4 with water, and then you can lay them out in the diamond format. And if you have any like tennis balls, or even what I've done before, if you wanna get really creative, is get a sweatshirt and use the arms to like tie it into a ball. And it makes it even more challenging because it doesn't roll completely. But if you don't have any like dogs or kids to have balls on hand, make your own. It's quarantine, baby, anything goes. Another thing, I ordered ping pong balls, and what I'm planning on doing is, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I was looking up on Pinterest, and basically you get ups and you write like 100 points, 50 points, 75 points, and you attach them to a board, and you get ping pong balls. And you have the line from wherever people have to stand, and you try to toss them in and get the most amount of points. So you can either do it, you have a certain amount of ping pong balls, or you can do it a certain time limit that you have. So you can go pick up the balls if you miss and try again. And whoever has the most points obviously would win. So a lot of these things are just getting creative, but if you're looking for something a little more productive, we can finally get around to all those things we didn't want to do. Did you ever want to organize your documents? Let's get filing. You want to clean out your closet? Let's get cleaning. Clean out your fridge, organize your fridge, go through all your food and throw away what's expired. Do all that deep cleaning you've been avoiding. Clean out your car. Do yard work. See, there are productive things you can do, but on the real, no one wants to do that. So stick with the first list, go have fun, make the most of this quarantine, because honestly, I know the world is kind of ending right now, but when it gets stable again, when are you gonna have the time to be at home with such limited responsibilities? I'm making the most of this, and I'm gonna treat it like a little staycation. Let's be thankful for what we have, make the most of it, and just enjoy life and make memories, because we're never gonna get this time back. If you have any ideas of your own, please do share below in the comments so that we can all get ideas from each other and not be bored. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on my video. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks guys, I'll see you next week.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake games, staying B-side.